Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So today is the first time we see our program. For you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. Our Martin Keown don't come outside and talk about some games where him feel say go disturb Arsenal for their title hopes, for their title ambition. So Babakar talks not be even games like Man City or even Liverpool or even Newcastle. They can talk to the upcoming games we'll get against West Ham and the game we'll get against Chelsea. Okay, a lot of people are not paying attention to those kind of matches. So for him, those kind of matches go be very, very decisive in whether Arsenal will win the EPL title or whether they know if you win now, because number one, these are derbies, these are London derbies, and for the fact that we get good record for London derby this season, do you know that we've won 9 out of 10 London derbies for this particular season? We've not lost. I don't think we've lost anyone. We've won a lot of them. So Bakary does say West Ham, they are fighting for their lives. So whenever we go meet, they will bring everything to the table. Get now the match against Chelsea don't even get what they fight for. I don't think they are not going for the title. They are not going for Champions League slots. They are not going for Europa League. Chelsea they far below the table. So but they get a point to prove. And Mudryk now will see that kind of match as a match where we say we need to fight to show Arsenal say yes, this is what you people missed out on. So a lot of variables still there to decide whether Arsenal will win that. So we should not just be looking at the Man City, Liverpool, Newcastle game. You can say these two also they're very, very important. But for me, I cannot lie you. For me, I don't even they look these two as something they strong at all. I don't even the reason that, because number one, Chelsea they come for our home. Chelsea never really get themselves. Chelsea just get a bunch of individualistic players. So well, but anything can happen. But I don't say I think that's about the reason the boys they need to be very, very cautious of all these things moving forward. So away from that, so they're going to interview Martinelli after the match will play last get against Crystal Palace. So they're going to interview and going to ask and say, okay, how far Baba, I take see that your penalty miss, so you miss against Sporting Lisbon. So Martinelli got to say it is life, it happens. So, you know, they let that one way I'm down. It just say for that Sporting Lisbon, for that Crystal Palace match, he came in, boom, he scored the first goal again. So he don't come back to form. You know, they let that one way I'm down, because now so Bukayo Saka take miss his own penalty for the international level. Where the quality say everything go way I'm down before this season starts, and the guy hit the ground running. This season is actually his best season. We don't get double digits in goals and assists. So it is what it is. So away from that, for those who know they are aware, so Tomiyasu don't get in injury, we go keep him out till the end of the season. So it is quite unfortunate. Say they happen to him like that. So what we go do is someone just they pray for him again. Maybe something miraculous or magical can happen and he go recover on time. But if you follow the early prognosis, Baba go miss the end of the season, we go miss the entire season. So it is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. So we'll just see. The problem now be say who go can't stay for Ben White's cover in case Ben White need a break, needs to rest. I just run go check our calendar and see how many days interval will play. So luckily for us, we'll play like every 7 days, every 8 days. I think it's just once we played like 5 days interval. So at least they will get sufficient time to still rest, because you know they're very, very easy. For this running, they go 10 games remaining. At least we get ample time to the rest, and I like it like that. Our Martinelli himself called the talk, so almost saying no, go they tired to play for Arsenal, to play for this badge. It's called the point in badge. They very, very happy say the way Arsenal don't bring him out in the limelight. If not for Arsenal, who will know who he be? She go represent Brazil for the international level. The guy don't be very, very happy for what Arsenal don't do for in life, and for that reason, we will repay them to make sure center when they play, we will continue to score them, because it's his job, it is his duty, and the relationship we're going to form with our forward lines they're very, very good. I'm happy for him and I wish him all the best of luck. My prayer I will say make all of them just get the reward for all their hard work since the season began. Make them win the EPL this season. If they win them, it will be massive statement. Like I will be very, very happy, because next season, make I no lie, it will be very, very difficult because of Manchester United now. They are expecting to have a new owner. Either Jim Ratcliffe will be one of the richest in the UK, or these quarter investors. Because if those quarter people come buy Manchester United, man will get the kind of money where Man City get. Go they buy anyhow. So imagine you have a Man City who is spending anyhow. You have a Chelsea and a Manchester United who are spending anyhow. Before you know that, the Fenway Group, we talk to Liverpool is up for sale. Qatar business people will come again, buy them. So So next season is going to be very, very formidable. People go resign. But we say as long as we win the league title or qualify for Champions League, the we will we'll get incentives for people to join us. At least a lot of people want to play Champions League football, which is why our club will be an attractive proposition compared to Chelsea. Chelsea is not going to Champions League, so we will bid for the same player. I don't think anybody will come and leave us and go and join Chelsea. Or on to waiting now. Well, what do you watch? Olufalabi Balogun don become the first young player for the Ligue 1 to score 17 goals in his first season, and this record he don't break am because the record don set up for 1956 when one other player achieve this feat wey Olufalabi Balogun don achieve. Now the next goal we need to break na Glenn Hoddle record as one of the UK person, one of the Englishman, to get about 18 goals in his maiden season or in a season in the League One. So if Olufalabi Balogun score one more goal with as much as 9-10 games to go, then he will break that record. So it's possible scoring one goal in like 9-10 games. It's possible now. So I wish him all the best of luck. So people see they push me, Balogun come Arsenal, come replicate those things. Me, my own personal thoughts, I just feel to make him still go out on loan. He's not ready for Arsenal yet. Balogun is not ready yet. So may just stay young. Stay there 2-3 years, go out on loan, do what Saliba do. Saliba, the first time we first buy him for Saint-Etienne, people expected us to just play. Remember, so buy him from Saint-Etienne, send them back to Saint-Etienne on loan. He finished there, he can't come back, we'll send him to OG Nice. May go stay there one season, he play under Vieira. After OG Nice, he come back before now sent him to Marseille. But all those time people they say, use Saliba. At that time knows what they find because the guy wasn't ready to him. Now, he can't be ready after Marseille. You see the way he hit the ground running in his maiden season in Arsenal. Now we are competing for the title again. So that's the same thing they can do for somebody like Olufalabi Balogun. You are not ready yet. Go and continue your development. When you go ready, we go know. So it is what it is. Martin Keown can't come outside. I call it like reason people they get high expectations for Arsenal. Like some people get of the opinion say it is either we win the season, the title or nothing. So but people say don't forget say last season we didn't have European football. Though. People they forget. 2 seasons before we ended 8th. Last season we ended 5th, and that last season we don't get European football. We just playing the EPL and cups. You get at the end of the day we finish 5th. Can't go Europa League. So as imagine somebody that did not go to Europe last season. Played with that European football. All of a sudden, this season is competing for the title. You know, see the massive leap. Does it not show you are ahead of schedule? We don't go faster than our shadow. You get so people when they get high, especially like if Arsenal does not win the ladies title, it's a failure. I tend to disagree with you because I don't even talk and say we are in phase 3 of our 5-phase project. You get so we are even ahead of schedule. But people don't understand all this is so after that they talk. So Baba they talk say you need to cut the team some slack. You get don't go and be having too like over expectation. You get where they above what the players are supposed to look out for. When you finish 5th out of Europe and you can't play Europa League that last season. So now what did they talk about this season play Europa League? So now at least the next step should be qualifying for Champions League. The way you qualify for Champions League, you now get good players. They start looking for winning the title. But this time around, we don't just want to qualify for Champions League. We want to still win the title. So what does that go to say about our players? So what do you think about this new revelation about the talk? Say we need to cut down our expectation. Let it not be too full blown. If at the end of the day we win the league, fine, good lesson. But don't make it look like it's a do or die affair. Like if we don't win the league, the season is a failure, because that is what is in the mind of some people, which is very, very wrong. You should look at where you are coming from. You can't jump from nursery to secondary school. Who does that? On the way from that, so Paul Merson will be one of Arsenal legends. Come as I call talk about Gabriel Jesus and Trossard. Call the talk say as 2 of them did like this, now say make Gabriel Jesus continue to stay for bench and make Trossard the start, because based on current form, say Trossard did better. Because Gabriel Jesus just come from injury, so there's no way to the rush him. How many goals in the score now? So integrate him gradually. He's not match fit, he's not match ready. So with time, maybe by the time we score 1, score 2, but the remaining 10 games if you can't play for the starting 11, or maybe you feel Trossard needs a breathing space, needs a breather, then you bring in Gabriel Jesus. So this one, my own personal opinion, and for me, I concur to what he's saying. I support his line of thought. Say it makes sense. Maybe Jesus they come from the bench, you get 15 minutes to go, 20 minutes to go, 25 minutes to go, all those kind of interval, okay, they enter, try to do something, maybe go fit score. So it makes sense. Our familiar setting, they ask Odegaard about winning the title, whether in the dreamer. But I say, of course, saying the dream about winning the title, nobody just saying the team and say ever since when be small picking, he don't get this dream. Saying go win title, all those kinds of things. Say but everything at their hand they get, so they need to focus on their own game, make sure they win their own games, and make them not go carry Man City for head. Get focus on your game. And I've been on check our calendar. I don't say for April 1st, Man City will play before us. Man City they play early kickoff another kind 12:30, and I like them. So after they play their early kickoff, so I believe say Liverpool will collect points. But if Man City go win, I'll be very very surprised, because Liverpool will match their energy. Get so for that match, I'm expecting Liverpool to take a draw. Then Arsenal will play by 3 p.m. So looking at that result, with the gap there now with 8 points. So if they collect draw, they will reduce our deficit to 7 points. If we can win against Leeds, it will now be 10 points again. So as we get 10 points, they'll still get one outstanding again, then moving on. So that pressure, and they can't get Champions League sandwiched inside part of their game. They get Champions League, they can't get Leicester in between, they can't get the Champions League again. Before the Champions League, they get Southampton where they fight for their lives. We will stretch them. You get at the same time the interval between both games like 3-4 days. That's what we're talking about. So nobody very very easy navigating through the Champions League and APL, Champions League, EPL, and you can't get bigger, stronger position. Who knows? So we just see how everything they go. But Michael Owen himself can't come as I come to talk about Ben White's partnership with Bukayo Saka, because these two, they are having an amazing time. Even if I forget say they even interview Saka come to talk about the partnership in with Ben White. Because Ben White now an amazing player, and two of them they do what they do for the field of play for training. I say no go tell the interviewers the secrets how they do them, but just know say that they do all this, they practice and well for training. If you want move like this, Ben White don't understand, and Ben White is very very pacey. He can go to the front, assist Bukayo Saka, and run back again, can't defend the own position. That is why Michael Owen they talk say Ben White is an underrated player at Arsenal. He doesn't get all the much deserved accolades that he should be getting. So because a lot of people are focused on the goal scorers, on those who make assists, forgetting the hard workers like Ben White who make things stick. Remove Ben White from that position, you go see say Bukayo Saka no will get the needed support, because Ben White they help Saka beat players. If not for Ben White, they're going to gang up on Saka 2v1. You get, but as soon as Ben White did, they're going to be 2v2, so it will help her. So you sometimes say you go be 2v1 against the opposition. Nobody know whether you go hold Saka, you go hold Ben White. So it is what it is. Now Arteta tactics with that, because if you watch Arteta, they always let the wingers stretch the opposition with the gum the touchline again. So go carry the defenders, come draw us to create more space for people who go run through the middle. So it is what it is. Dean Saunders come outside for Talk Sports, come they talk about Granit Xhaka. So Baba come they talk say almost say Granit Xhaka this season don't make him change his mind about the guy, because in the past he used to think about Granit Xhaka as a liability, because the guy they cost Arsenal more and more games, getting red cards, going as in the throws, leg for some kind of tackles, and that because Arteta don't change Granit Xhaka style of play, get more defensive duties, he usually goes forward. The Thomas Partey gets a lot of the defensive duties, so that is why as they change Xhaka gameplay, he gets a positional play. Xhaka no probably gets a lot of like saying they tackle people wrongly. Even say most fights, they they involved. Sure, this season I might be mistaken, but I don't think Arsenal players gotten a red card this season where we are playing. So we are always flying high. We don't get any time for so one go attack somebody red card. Like we don't change. Even those who say something go happen, go gang up referee after all those fines where they don't give us. Now they delegate those things to maybe the captain, assistant captain to go follow the referee talk, to speak on our behalf if referee do anyhow. So that's what we have been doing, and I just been very happy for Granit Xhaka just turn in life around for Arsenal. He got a fan favorite, everybody just love him. Forget say the fans don't even create a song for him. Granit Xhaka we want, Granit Xhaka we know, Granit Xhaka we love, so they don't create a song for him. Arsenal done set to tie Odegaard to a 7-year contract with a substantial pay rise, and it is well deserved. The guy really deserves him, because one of the standard performers will go even compete for Footballer of the Year, that be Odegaard. You see for Arsenal, Odegaard, Saliba, Saka, you get Martinelli, Partey, these guys. They are very very important. They are like the cog in our wheel. If we commot them, Arsenal go capitulate at J. Come on Partey, whether Arsenal set up now, you go no see everything don't scatter. Come on Saka, you go no see. Come on Odegaard. Don't be Odegaard when no dey wait for me play. We can't complain all this time for Sporting Lisbon because all these niggas no play. Now so it be, they are very very important. All of them instrumental to our playing style. Again, so that is why they don't tie down Martinelli. Saliba is close to being tied down. Magalhaes don't they tied down. So Saka don't agree verbal contract already according to Fabrizio. So we are looking at tying down Odegaard. Odegaard don't lengthy one, 7 years, because the guy still young, like 23, 24. They'll give extra 7 years, maybe the captain for a year gets. So more players will come join them. But we'll sign, I will sign men. Maybe say we'll sign quality, not be quantity. We are still signing again. So because by next season now we enter phase 4 of our project. Get to bring more men players. So it is what it is. I wish these guys were the best of luck. My dear football lovers, if you know what yesterday's show, you should check the top left corner of your screen. You'll see the thumbnail. Click out so that you get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day and game out.